everybody. Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? I hope we're doing very, very well. Hello, Death. How are you? I need game audio. That would be helpful, I think. There we go. You're just chilling? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Look at my cute little pride pin. They're so cute. I'm obsessed with them. I think I'm gonna wear this one all month. Alright. We're diving into the final chapter of the Drauven Campaign today. The goal is to finish off the Drauven Campaign. Unless something, like, throws a huge fork in the road there, but we should be able to finish it off. I'd be surprised if we couldn't. Alright. We left off with 5 years of peace. Managed to get rid of a few different calamities, so that's good. During the years of peace, Jaina spent time communing with the tortoise in her shared dreams. While out for an evening stroll, Trini accidentally locked eyes with a forest squirrel. He welcomed it into his home, where it grew fat on a diet of nuts and gruel. Unconvinced that the threat was gone for good, J-Man continued to train relentlessly. Jaina fell in love with a barman who had always had a snappy comeback. Late nights turned into early mornings as they brushed the world off each other's shoulders. That's cute. I really like that phrasing of just love, like, brush the world off each other's shoulders. That's cute. I like that. Yoan Outfitter needed an angle to distinguish it from the others in the region. Jaina designed an exclusive batch of cloaks representing Gwynland. Now that the job wasn't quite as dangerous, Frizzle became a... I forgot. Sorry. Sorry, I forgot that we have just canonically actual Miss Frizzle in our party. The joke there is because we just had someone randomized who looked exactly like Miss Frizzle. So we're leaning into the joke. It's actual Miss Frizzle, who's just decided to come hang out, be an adventurer, as one does. Stacy watched the land he knew pass from summer to fall. Please let this be a normal D&D session with the Frizz? No way! Aww! Now I feel the need to rewrite that entire theme song to be about D&D. I feel like I could do it. Hang on. I am thinking, hang on. Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good. Cruising down Baldur's Gate, you're relaxed and feeling good. My great-granddad built a wig weaving machine. One day I will inherit it. It's our family heirloom. Welcome, Toast. I hope you're doing good. Cruising down Baldur's Gate, you're relaxed and feeling good. Next thing that you know, you're seeing... It's an octopus in your neighborhood normally, so like... Some goblins in your neighborhood? That's gonna be my mission once stream is done. I'm just gonna sit down and start writing this. Anyways. Stacy watched the land he knew pass from summer to fall, winter to spring. Each year made subtle changes to the distant tree lines, the slopes of mountains, the course of rivers. He felt the years leaving their mark on him too. Have you heard of the lunatic madman that takes people's doors for no good reason? He's completely unhinged. A watch set of years went by, filled with small activities that were easy to quit. And the study of books as old as binding. An odd set of years passed, worth remembering, but only in the private way of all years. After mulling over the next chapter of their life, Grave joined the monistic order of the Cloaked Bear, following a spiritual experience one night, and they spent their days joyfully in ritual and contemplation. Grave has retired. I want Hamland to be Grave's successor. Hell yeah. Dang! Thornfang can get so fucking good. I'm gonna get Windwalk though, because that's just really nice as a rogue. I guess we will upgrade Thornfang. Yeah, we'll give Stacy the wolf leg. And give Adina the crow leg. Alright. Our goal is to try and get as many upgraded weapons and armors as possible here. I like that you can pull up links to their, like, wiki. If you're curious about more of the, like, crow-touched. It's been really fun to just replay it on stream. Once I'm done the Drauven campaign, though, I'm gonna pause from Wildermyth for a little bit and start Berserk Boy next week, because the devs gave me a copy of Berserk Boy. So I really want to get into that, like, as soon as possible. But that's apparently, like, a 4-hour maximum playtime. It might be a little slower for me, just because I'm bad at those types of games, but... Okay. We'll give... I don't want to give everyone Swashbuckler, but it's hard not to, you know? I wouldn't say you're bad, just inexperienced. No, I'm bad. I'd say I'm bad. Upgrade Jaina. Upgrade Jamin's armor. We'll give this one to Trini instead. And everyone's got at least tier 2 weapons. I'm gonna give Hamland a fucking tier 3 though, because why the fuck not? The Orphan Sword. What a dope ass name. I don't... Oh! Okay. Oh, Janilla's still here. I thought Janilla also aged out. I thought she was also gonna retire, but maybe when we increased the retirement age, it made it so she wouldn't. That's fucking sick, though. I'm happy to have her because she's like... She's a goddamn menace. The Orphan Sword named for all the orphans it makes. No! That's funny, though. Has he just been using this normal-ass crossbow, or has he been using the fancy one? I hope he's been using the fancy one. I'm gonna use some of my legacy points. Because getting Janilla, like, a powerful weapon, that's... yeah. Okay, I don't think I have enough legacy points to upgrade anyone else's stuff. Oh. Yeah, let's just go all in. Fuck it. Why not? Alright. Dragons are oldest. Long before stone was ever stacked by meaning hands, and the undecided colors of cosmic dawn they stirred. From eggs in the earth, each in their seasons. There were 5 seasons then, so 5 dragons. Like, dragons shaped all the land. Mountain, hill, valley, coastline. Am I a what now? What on earth is that? If that answers your question. No, I'm just a plant goblin. I'm just a plant goblin druid. But I do like the idea of, you know, a like, apple tree dryad. That's cool. No, I'm just a plant goblin. New apple class? I think that would be a different race if I were to become a dryad. I do want to do another apple class soon, but I've got something big on the horizon with the friendlock. New wild shape? Maybe. The dragons shaped all the land. Oh, I've read that. At first they were merely at play, absent any design or intention. Epimiliad. But as they matured, they began to carve with great care and purpose. And they made all animals, and people were among these. So were Drauven. All things were more alike and felt closer kinship in those early days. Long generations after, a dragon, Desmender, shared this story with Ewan. Ewan was the first human recorder of lore, and through retellings of a first text, since lost, that the legend survives. I don't know if it's true or if it's another myth. If the dragon was honest, if Ewan was real. Power of a story doesn't always come for its veracity. It's given me an education in myself, the definition of humanity that I carry. I mean, digging up all this history. It ends with, there came a time when war was born between us, the first war. It's odd to imagine all the ages of the world before a war happened. I need to get, like, wild shapes and stuff, though. That's been something I've been talking about doing for, like, ages. I just haven't been able to, like, afford it. But with, you know, the overlay and stuff on the horizon, then maybe that's the next stream upgrade. People painted of them. These images can articulate something of the impression dragons left, but only the impression. Truth filtered through form and imagination. Brush in the painter's vocabulary. Apples are rich in vitamin C and E. That's what the names of dryad apples fits. I do love the idea if I make like a pugilist apple, that being the names of their fists. Oh my god, Captain and I were talking yesterday, and we came up with, in the inevitable future when we have children, which won't be for like a while, but if I'm still VTubing, what we're going to call our children? Like what their kind of code names will be when referring to them. And they're really fucking cute. We came up with really cute ones, I think. I guess you want to see something in the art. You want to locate something specific and helpful, but I don't know if it's there. Stacy, she's finishing up her speech. Good stuff, right? We're about set to go. Rain'll be welcome. Tamp down the dust. It'll make our open roads into mud traps, though. My family in ancient days lived in these wetlands. Swamps at the margins of today's maps. Those are the places we have to search. It's been the hottest fall and winter anyone could remember, and spring was turning out much the same. Drauven activity had picked up along wild borders, and in the rougher, less warded territories. Fires had sprouted as from wind-blown seeds, random and raging. Early on, it seemed like coincidence, but then refugees had begun pouring in, bearing the bones of relatives and the boxes of half-burnt belongings, smoky tales of ruin still bitter on their tongues. So the company had met again to share what 5 years had taught them. to reckon with the demands of the moment they were now in. With Adina insisting on bringing them to the Painted Cave to see if it sparked any inspiration, Trini had narrated a passage from his family's tombs. Shoulder to spirit, she surely quivered, but she stared at mortality's proof. The Summer King stooped, his slashed body slathering Griffbeth in burning blood. Staunch, she stayed upright, and he, in his battle pride, struck. The weapon of the Fenwalkers made her death decision easy. No other blow would have failed him. With starry wet cheeks, she stood and let his wrath waste in her bones. All the weight he wielded then turned on himself. And it says they buried the weapon afterwards, in a room made of secret and secure, to be found again if the dragons, as was their boast, would indeed be reformed in a future age. And they didn't trust the location to their inheritors? Maybe there's a record somewhere. I couldn't find one, but it's so long ago. I doubt they knew what it might be, that our history would survive and be safe enough. Famous weapons draw warriors of all kinds. If they're used, they'll be misused or destroyed in time. We've heard enough accounts. Our dragon wants us to know where he is. If we find this weapon first, good. If we don't, we still need to deal with them, the Drauven too. There's always an argument for skipping legends and cutting straight to his throat. He will have grown much stronger in 5 years, and more wary. I hope they do take your challenge. I hope they hasten. May it cool your blood to blacken their skulls. Be patient, Pyarc. Understand I am as old as the world, or nearly so. Revenge to me is vast and slow, firm and full. I would not burn down the forest in order to quiet an unfavorite crow. My kind are hardy and loyal, but not without needs. We shall need a place to grow. Even humanity needs a place, I think. Humans are not crows. They're a plague. A plague must be burnt out in order for the place it thrived to be fit for life. Fit for us again. You know that we would be a nation, Cvawn. If you would but deign to lead us. Let our armies win your war. Avenge Versal by being who he hoped you would be. Someday, Pyarc. I promise that someday I will. But in order for the mind to know solace, I must first hoard blood, in quantity to answer the quality of that which I lost. It's not letting up. How many great and faithful journeys were started in poor health? Woods are just down the next hill. Get the good canopy over us and we'll get a fire going. Can already smell all you wet folk, packed in the tent. Blech. This rain will be one of a precious breed. Out there, a dragon raises towns and raises fire. The final confrontation approaches, and it's up to Trini, Stacy, and the rest. Whether to seek a lost weapon in the wilds, or to trust in their own gifts and go as soon as the trails and weather allow them to Summer Mountain. God, I love this game. I love this, just stories. Fuck, it's so cool. Sorry. We don't have any legacy points, so I can't recruit anyone currently, which is fine. We've got, like, a lot of folks, so I'm not super worried about it. Alright. Yeah. Let's just dig in. I don't remember exactly what the party split was from last time. I'm gonna have half the party go up and the other half kind of go off. Let's start down here, actually. We don't have many warriors and mystics right now. It's almost exclusively hunters. Which is fine. Hunters are really good, but... Okay, Janilla's one of the really strong ones. I'm gonna send her a Adina and Stacy. Along with J-Man and Frizzle, maybe? Yeah, and then the others. Can go up. So Jaina, Juniper, Hamland. And if we can get them someone else, that would be nice too. You know what? Maybe Frizzle will stay with them for now. The other party has Stacy and Janilla. They're very strong. Oh. Wildfires. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Well, we'll send that party up. And then they'll deal with the fires. Maybe they should go deal with the fires first. Ah, okay. Well, these guys go assault here. Don't chase me, Stone Fox. I'm too big to swallow. From squatting rocks and ruined hovels on hilltops, now down to the damp valley floor, they track their deepest quarry. The drag-footed procession has left an easy trail to follow, strewn with bulgur badge. Bulgur beige? Bulgur badge? I don't know. Either way. Bull garbage? Is that what it was? Yeah, I think it's bull garbage, actually. And a shrine is near this spot? Is that a coincidence, or is it part of their aim? Stacy, the others still climbing down. Let's hold up. We're in the thick of the wild. What? But no, look! Something died over those trees. Carrion birds. And before I heard an ox horn call. End or beginning of a hunt, I think it must mean. Also a broken snare. Abandoned on a rock formation this morning. Is there combat in this game? There is. It's just a lot of storytelling first, and then you get to kind of like a tactical RPG-esque combat. So forgive me, I'm turning on my fan because it's fucking hot in here. All stuff none of us could have wanted to know, right? Do you two know why my skin's all prickly? Am I the only one? Don't be alarmed. Maybe I'm just on alert here. The air is heavy. No threat of rain. Just pale acres of clouds. They hang low and taste of decay. Adina's not so far back. Were you noticing the birds? Basically. Let's do stealth. Stealth is always good. I don't use walling enough. Oh, a leaf spirit! Does someone not have an upgraded weapon yet? Stacy does. I don't know if J-Man does. Doesn't look like he does. Yeah. So we'll have J-Man go grab it. He's hidden, so hopefully he'll be fine. Now he gets a leaf staff. Sunpine Crook. I like that. Lowers the stun damage a little bit, but getting the temp HP is well worth it. Shut! She does not fly very far. Let them come to us. Maybe the better strategy, because there's the fires in this chapter, is to just have, like, one party do that, like the basically the end party, like the party I'm going to use for the final battle. Have that party go do that. Or have that party go, like, gain levels and shit, and then the other half of the party just go, you know, do their thing. Maybe that's the strat. It means that other half of the party will be a little weaker, but I think that might be okay. I think we can manage that. Okay, I could just do... Oh, okay, I can do a Splinter Blast. I thought I could only do... Well, Grasp. Oh, not that it matters because I dodged it. Okay. Well, alright, I suppose. Stab! Yeah, I think that's the better strat, actually. Split it up like that. Ouchie! Damn it, I was hoping I could just bonk it. Could just go bonk. Oh, nice. Okay, we stunted, which means we can go again. She also stunted, which means she can go again. Beautiful. Get your ass back here, bitch. See, I've had the advantage of I've played this game so much that I kind of just know what the combos are for things. I don't really want any of these. I guess we'll do the upgrade to Thornback. Potency. None of them really need potency, so we're just gonna salvage it. By battle's end, the day is more painted than real. Death litters in the darkening earth. Can we talk in normal voices again? They've split to cover more ground, sweeping the woods for surviving cultists. Over there is a slumped thing. It lies still and stiff. Cut by deepest swords, pierced and battered, a couple limbs hanging wrong. A strange, magnificent, empty-eyed beast. There's motion on the mossy floor. Ah! No! No, this thing lost its mama! No! Seems to be what our deepest hunted, and also here's its cub. Sad, sweet-looking little guy, or gal. This is a Haggo. They're canny, powerful hunters, fiercely protective of their young. Then it shouts. No! A shocking, strong sound to come from so small a thing. For a time, there seems to be no appropriate move to make. Janilla shrugs. I don't know. There's not much light left. Adina's gone to the woods fringe. Might have caught stragglers, scouts. Maybe we should meet her. I'm gonna try taking care of it. I want it to have a friend. The beastling, noticing its audience, shrinks behind the corpse of its mother. Stacy, we all get to teach it tricks, right? So with a deep breath, Stacy takes a gentle step forward. Shh. Another step. I'm a rabbit, mostly. Bro, you're straight up a wolf. Stacy, you're straight up a wolf. What the fuck do you mean you're a rabbit? You have wolf blood. Shakes the bristly fur on its back. There's a musical wind where I'm from. A pond with fish. There's a beautiful man who makes pillows and cushions. Here, I know it's not much. Stacy scours his rucksack and comes up with squares of trail bread, crumbs of cheese. Something you could chew on, at least, besides my fingers. Late day light pours between them, smelling of fall clover, the vague wafting heather of hills. There's a long, puddling pause. Then, unmagically and unexotically, it bites. Stacy keeps calm, despite the blood, and the beast cub keeps its mouth full of trail food. I'm alright. Maybe I don't look it. In fact, I'm embarrassed to say how much that hurt. Are you at least sorry? No? Come on, I've got some more. Late, in the company of crickets and sky, Adina hears the whole story. A hago, huh? Terror of tall hills? Everything's pretty asleep in the wood and up on the hills, except us. What'll his name be? It's a him, and I just want him to remain himself. I don't think it's my place, naming him. At least, not right now. Won't be long anyway, till he's ready to be on his own, I think. The young, orphaned Hago and the hunter Stacy are bonded. As gets said in this and many yonderings, the sacrifices of day unfold new meanings by night. Yay, we got a pet! Okay. I'm gonna have all the ones that I want in, like, our end game party for this chapter over here. So Janilla, Stacy, Adina, Jaina, and Juniper, I think. Yeah, I think this is who I want. The rest can all go put out fucking fires. I'm sad that Frizzle, won't be in the endgame party, but we just got her too late. Alright. Now that party can go deal with whatever it is over there. Hopefully they're all strong enough to. Because I don't really know, to be honest. Dodge. I'm gonna give that to Jaina. More dodge chance we'll give this time to Janilla. Okay, we're gonna wait for that party to all gather. As these guys are traveling. There we go. Where is the thing that we need? We need to locate the fen spear, but we don't know where it is. So we kind of just have to guess. It's fine, Miss Frizzle is too busy teaching the new Time Lords the ropes. Okay, these guys will build a bridge. Oh, that's a strength of 8. Maybe we don't want them to be there. That's probably where we need to go. Maybe not these guys. I don't have the legacy points to cancel any of those, so we're just gonna get all of them. Go deal with the fires! Go, go, go! Alright. These guys are gonna go back up here. I'm going all over the fucking map with everyone, but... we're in no big rush. It's just the world's burning. It's fine. Minor things. An incursion is also coming. Oh, the incursion's coming from there. Perfect. Okay, 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's go. The Fen Hall. Yeah, this is absolutely... Oh, I played For the King 1 and loved For the King 1. I haven't yet played For the King 2 because it was like really buggy on release from what I was told. So I just didn't pick it up and still haven't yet, but I really, really liked For the King 1, so I'd be surprised if I didn't like For the King 2. Unless they made like really weird changes. A number of stones and a scale pattern. My family, we preferred hiding things to locking them up. Devised ciphers that only made sense if you knew our family secrets. We're here then? I just suddenly... Do you think it's a haunted place? Janella kicks grime and dirt away from the flagstones. Symbols on their surfaces are barely distinct. Lucky they're still in place. The Dragon Sail cipher gives you directions and distances. What are those symbols? There's a fire, and that's a broccoli? Spear, tree, flame, star, wolf. I think that's a wolf. You're looking at a wolf, Janilla! How'd you think that's a wolf? Read them left to right. 5 stones, so east, south, west, north, and east again. Those cute symbols each stand for a different number of standard paces to walk. You start by standing on the stones. Janilla pulls out her notes, jots the symbols down, looks up their values. Then she faces east from the cipher stones and begins walking. Oh, I forgot to check to see what our little guy does. Just remember what I said about booby traps, and if you're not sure, stop and ask me. I'll lead. Lighting torches as they go, Janilla reads codes on the brackets to tell what traps are led. Jaina, did you hear? Center of the room's a pit, I think. And duck under these banners. There's hidden bolts. Your ancestors were incredibly forward-thinking and a little diabolical. Room should be clear. Still probably be careful, though. Humanity, at our best, I think. We try to solve the problems of children we'll never see, whose gratitude we may never feel. Should I open the book first? The front half of the book can be read another time. It lingers on mourning fond asides and recounts tales that only matter to the dead. Janilla skips to the end. Some of the spellings are strange, but the Andric is remarkably readable. Wildermyth Morning died then. She updates the stilted grammar as she reads. Died then, and her bloodline died with her. The other Fenwalkers too, who all were heroes. They fell into the death mist beside the dragons they slew. We bury here the Fenzikor, the Drac venom? I don't think it's Drake venom, it looks like it's Drac venom that killed our enemies. Along with it shall rest the thorn of the fens, Grithbeth's spear. By their loves and homes shall our heroes be interred. I think of how the dragons' bodies became stone, how around them mountains all rose. At once now, generations of war have been swallowed in earth. Some insist we carry on with the traditions, but with the dragons dead, I feel the company too must dissolve with time. As he who's closest to Grithbeth, who slew the Summer King, of those surviving, Val, calm down, you ghost. My words have weight, and I intend to use them for peace. I have decided that, when I take a marriage name, I shall choose Fenspear, to honor my friend, and all our dead heroes. May they be remembered, and not frown on me, though I would not join them in the end, and do not lie among them now. Their legacy will be with us always. Prophetic words. My family weren't dragon slayers. We were just the people who buried them. So yeah, Janilla here believed her family to be great dragon slayers. Turns out they're not. They just buried dragons. Bye-bye, Dev. Oh, my throat is hurting. Time tends to blur hard edges. Softer versions of the truth will better form and fit to young ears. We all liked believing the Dragon Slayers lived on. Plus, it sounds like they did with the Fenwalkers. They just maybe didn't finish the hunt, so to speak. One wanders in and rears back, seeing them. Then it turns and flees. Probably a group meant to keep eyes on us. If we let them escape, we might be showing our hand. Have to take care of them then. Fighting among all these traps, we'll need to be careful. When are we not careful? Defeat them all within, like, 6 turns? Jesus. Okay. Try. I can fly over there! Just the amount of, like, shit that I get. I get so many more turns to just stab things, as long as I keep critting. Oh, a terror bird. Cute. Well, got poisoned and pinned, so that's fine. No, I don't want to be pinned or poisoned or anything like that. But everything's in the... like, these traps are in the way. So I don't know. I think I can only really do it if I get... yeah. Not ideal, but that's fine. There we go. Untouchable, so you can't hurt me. I don't like haunts. Haunts are always bad. If we just shoot it, then at least it's out of the way. Go! And she can just wind walk over there. And stab one again! Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Bird is dead. You know what? We're just gonna guardian. Because I want these guys to come and get pinned on the trap. That's ideal. Like that! Beautiful. Alright. Well, they didn't get pinned on my traps, but they still got pinned on traps. So we take those. Janella's gonna go up there and finish this guy off. Beautiful. So good. Oh, we can get down to that guy! Perfect. Even better. Damn it! What turn? It's turn 4? So, I think these are the last ones. So as long as we defeat them, we're fine. God damn it. Okay, well... oh my god! Fucking die! He doesn't want to die! There we go. Jesus. Okay. Barren sky above barren mountain, where they meet a pair of fire-knowing hearts. One is freshly flaming, and one is like a charred log, with little left on it to burn. Do you know anything about an afterlife? The Veld, we call it. A sky with green landings wherever our feet seek. We will all be wind, and the wind plenteous and grazing. The moon will be bigger there. Turkeys will be large. There will be nestings to be had wherever our bodies are heavy, and a long and fruitful war. The dead all rise at day's end and live again, to feast and crow, and boast and bliss feel. No, that's not real. Cvawn just killing her idea of heaven, huh? Or you do not believe it is? My beliefs are as good as your certainties, Pyarc. Now speak practically. The birds come back and forth, but one has not come from the mire of Lesia. You know why? Why not from the mire of Lesica? They were sending birds before. I do not know, but it is early still to receive their hawk. There will be a spring report, I am sure. Maybe we should have just asked them if they could keep a secret. Turning to the central room, the others follow Janilla. That book was saying something. More of that fen talk. It was about the spear. Or some kind of poison? A thick layer of wax seals whatever sloshes in the kettle-strong belly of this vessel. The spear blade is slid in around the edge. Thorn and ichor. But the point was that the spear isn't the real weapon. It's this toxin. Drac venom. Let's take them both. I'm sure a dragon won't be happy to see this sphere again either. There's details about what drac venom is in this book. Can read more, but let's be under the sky first, and well hid. If you can hear me, ancestors, I don't know how to feel about you. But maybe I'm willing to admit, it happens, so we're alright. I don't know, why did I drink so happily the stories I was told? And why do I choke on the truth? I guess it's something in me. Maybe we've all got it. The hope, the desire, that we're special. Levering the Venom's vessel up to the surface, they will all leave that place. The knowledge that before the end, a final miracle will be asked of them. If I were a dragon, I'd just fly out high and rain dung on us. Dragon dung. So it's very warm. Thorn of the Fens. Oh shit, it does flanking damage. Oh shit. So it's just a better version of her dagger, basically. Let's fucking go. Huh? Alright, while we're here, let's also intercept this incursion. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. We'll still be fine. Ooh, a stone spirit. I think all these guys have enchanted weapons. But yeah. We'll take the stone spirit just because that's free legacy points. Alright. I forgot to check. What does this little guy give us? What does he do? Extra stun chance, bonus damage, and block. Hell yeah. We'll take it. Beautiful. Just try and hurt me, motherfucker! I dare you! Let's open this door. And this one. Why not open them both at once, you know? So many dudes! They're all so cute. Whack! Go away! Go away! Go away! Don't come near me! Dang, there's so many of them. Incursions are fun. Incursions are just a good way to, like, murder things and get health early. Okay. Stacy can help in here, because there's a lot of just little dudes. Hi, Clay! How are you doing? Okay, the haunt is bad. We want something to do with the haunt here. Like Scalding Rain. Or Splinter Blast or something. Let's do that actually. Doing good? You're playing some Valheim? Hell yeah. Damn it. Nice. We are trying to finish up the Drauven campaign is what we're doing. That's the goal, at least. These fucking Persians are pissing me off. Ooh. Okay, Janelle's not looking good. She'll be fine. God damn it. We shackle. Let's shackle the Warlord. That's a lot more dangerous. But he's still. No. Okay, Stacy needs to go in there. I want to get my Warlord out of there. You know what? We're just gonna have everyone deal with the stuff in here first, actually. Yeah, I don't want anything to happen to Vanilla here. Good, yes. Attack Jaina. That's much better. Jaina can take it. Beautiful. Okay. Now, Janilla's gonna silk step so that she can't be seen. Yeah, the others will come to us. Like that! Okay, Juniper's not looking good. Just gotta be careful with her. Fire. Dark. Jaina can kill the storm throat. God, she moves so fast. I mean, I know that's like the end of her movement, but that's still like, damn. Also, I forgot we can just do that. Perfect. Holy shit, that's so much. Nice. Okay. Adina. Oh, Protector is really good. Let's do Protector. They will secure this. What's the other party up to right now? I truthfully do not know. Okay, they're over here. The other party is going to recruit someone. Not that they really need someone. Actually, no, we're not gonna do that. I lied. I lied, we're not going to do that. They are going to go down here. That's what they're going to do. Where's the rest of the party? Kind of continue on this way. Just gonna have them kind of gather here for a bit just to get some health back. Patrol. Oh. Wait. No. Opportunity. Opportunities are good. Trekking the narrow summer roads of nowhere, a sudden illness clogs Stacy's chest, shoots barbs through his veins, rouses him in the night to kneel heaving in the dark outside the tent. So far, he's pushed through, hoping it would ebb. Instead, it's worsening. Hey, Stacy, let's rest a while. I'm worn out. In fact, let's camp in this spot. Looks defensible. Janilla sets Stacy down, then goes off for firewood, enough to last the night and following morning. Stacy sips from his canteen. Sunset's not yet close. And odd enough, that's when a faith-called pilgrim comes down the road. You're bought off, aren't you, Earth Son? You look it. Do you mind if I stoop down and listen to your signs? And Thordium spokes. No one worth fear. Pilgrim of an order that's never been popular. A god who's never asked to be. Whoever you are, I've seen symptoms like these. Certainly. Your eyes are still clear, that's good. How long you... 3 days. Just 3. Who are you? Igochora, rare disease. Folks get it in summer, a wayward spore. I can treat it, but to cure it is impossible. Or nearly, I suppose I should say. He'll need more of this elixir. The rest of his life he'll need it. Igochora leaves husks where happiness was. It's a brutal way to go. It's one of those convenient stories about a miraculous heal-all. I, once long ago, tried to find it. The journey cost my sister her life. By the time I'd return empty-handed, the man it would have healed had already passed. Desperate hearts are reckless. Treat the disease patiently and he'll live longer. be a lot stronger, and I thank you. But so tell us about this cure. Oh, Dale, oh God, my goddess, oh my God. He mumbled into the fire a moment. Is this the purpose my wandering feet follow? If it is, and it must be, I'll trust my feet. I will. Our paths brought us all here. Who am I to deny my place? They huddle close to the flames of the pilgrim. Thordium Spokes reluctantly describes a distant place. A harrowing guardian. A legendary restorative. Please, let me accompany you. It's clear to me that I was put in your path for this holy duty. You'll need the elixir regardless, and I can teach you to make it. Alright. Yeah, we'll take. The Starseed Tree. Oh, I know this one. Basically, they go grab star seeds. We'll grab a nice little one in the middle. It's a 60% chance. I like those odds. Can't say he's not dedicated. There's something about the starseed lights that's disorienting. They break up distance in a way that makes Jamin have to keep tight track of his limbs. He brings up childhood memories of climbing trees long ago, watching the ways leaves grew in the paths that ants would take. Whole little worlds up there. Memory twists, wrenching and breaking, but not my world. Wait, where did my world go? Oh dear. Nope. A jostled tree lets go of its lights, and surely enough, they float off slowly into the dark. Damn it. Maybe I'll take comfort in that thought, after I'm done hurting. Oh, we got extra stealth chance at least, so it wasn't all for naught. Nope. We need to go back and put out fires. Never met a holy pilgrim. Over the course of the journey, the disease hasn't left Stacy's body, but his health has returned, little by little. The elixir Thordium's brewed. You're a pilgrim of the Wandering Church, aren't you? You make a lot of folks curious, I imagine. Your cheeks look like sunken. Glad to see you eating more. They're nearing their destination, an ancient shrine to the sea, where the fabled restorative is said to be housed. I remember this forest. It's been all my life, and I haven't returned. It's almost like she's alive again, my sister. Night knocks them off their knees. A short, salty dinner, a stiff drink, and a draught of medicine. Sleep. They wake to the mill in the cold dawn, achy and oddly anxious. My sister and I told you we went after the cure together. Well, the man we were set on retrieving it for, he was our father. And failing, I lost them both. I was overcome with, so many feelings. Guilt, mostly, that I'd led to my sister, Dwin. I'd let Dwin to her death, and for nothing. In the end, it was for nothing, a great cosmic joke. My sister, her easy laughter would have eased Father's passing. I dropped my heart in a well of hatred. I'll spare you those evil plague stories. But I met my pilgrim one day. Jamlia, she was called. Just similar to Jamila, who we already have, or Janilla, rather. One of Dale's wanderers. Dale, our god, our goddess. Dale. That's all anyone needed to say. I was young still. I'd been torturing myself in the world. Old Janilla... She taught me about Dale, her god. Not to force me to change, but to affix before me. A kind of star. Dale is woman and man, thing and idea. All is in Dale, and Dale is in all. Thus, wandering amongst all is joy, keeping a journal of your journeys is worship. Dale is an odd name for a dog, for a god, I've gotta say. All paths lead us where we must be. The whim and the will are no different. All I do is love. Love where my feet carry me. That I really like, actually. I really, really like that. I did believe it quickly, but gradually, the steps we took, seasons, and years. By the time we came back to my hometown, I wasn't angry anymore, even at myself. Sorrowful, bitter in moments, but aware, as I had never been, of all the love I'd been given, all the love I still had a chance to give back. And I... Stay back, Thordy. Oh, that's Twin, my sister, standing exactly as she stood when it struck her. What's... This may be our vaunted guardian. What's left of it, anyway. Certainly looks horrific. Glad we don't have to face it. Who killed it and left its treasure alone? So that's the cure, Thordium? It's called Igochora. The word is Thanaric. It's... And this remedy? A restorative of some kind that can be used to heal any malady. It's hard to compare a legend to a hunk of glowing salt. The book I read described it as a gift from the sea answered with treachery, a single crystallized miracle. Close to the crystal, unless they're imagining it, they hear the noise of playful waves and rivening wind. No, sorry, I'm being selfish. Try thinking it. The illness, then the cure. Stacy holds the crystal close. He visualizes his own insides, or tries to. Pretends to see the illness, green and hairy among the red arches of his chest. For some reason, then he imagines a scouring wave. Becomes true in him, like a memory. Salt and water, shale and churning as the earth deep down moves, lurching wildly and massively and silent. The crystal in his hands fountains light. Coarse seawater seems to rush in a system. The brilliance overflows around them until... drains away. Crystal has dissolved to nothing. A briny mist clings to the air. Just then, a hungry growl emerges from the shadows beyond the Gorgon remains. It's echoed by a second unseen mouth. Ooh! I've never seen those ones before. They're cool. Anyways, now it's dead. That's the problem with these, like... That's the problem with the opportunities once you get too high level, is that they're all this dope-ass exposition for like a nothing threat. Yeah, let's upgrade archery. Ooh. Strongbow. Deals more damage than normal though. Oh, I can't even give it to him? Oh, I guess because he has the wolf hand. Damn it. Oh. I guess we'll give it to Frizzle. Those what killed our guardian, you think? Kind of surprising. I like what they did with the place. Pretty atmospheric, a blue-lit corpse. You ready to get out of here, Thordium? We filed from the cave, each shuffling through their own thoughts. Twin, I'm sorry. We got what we came for, just too late to save Father. Our family met hard fates. We'll come back and move her if you like. Carry her to a better place of rest. They mark their way out, making sure those who return can find Thordium's sister. The forest smells sweeter than before. You look good, Stacy. If you feel like it, we'll forego the elixir. Janilla, when I held that crystal, something frightening happened. Or something happened long ago. There were queens and cities, and an empire beneath the sea. Gorgons were betrayed by... I don't know. It's weird. The miracle magic came from the ocean. I can hear in your voice. I'm glad. From time to time, he'll dream of a world beneath the sea. He'll wake in a well of blue bottomless sorrow, till he recognizes the sky. Oh, upgrade to Quelling Moss, hell yeah. Alright. Let's get rid of the Raid Knight. Any Drauven we can get rid of is always good. Oh, we were ambushed. Shit. We'll do temporary damage. It's just Juniper and Jaina. We can deal with that. Damn it. I say that, of course, and then... There we go. Easy. I might not be tide-turning, but something significant happened here today. We should name this place. Well, sure, that's the overall place, but what about a specific clearing or cliff? You think they have names? A thing you name may tell your story, however quietly and slowly. Anyway, a little commemoration never went amiss. The top of a nearby mound of stone seemed to fit Jaina's vision. Perfect vessel, strong enough to hold even weighty memories. The Earthen Witness takes its name this day. We have an official process for this. One makes one's own. The place will know. Jaina lit a tiny fire on the crag as the sun stretched out, building small piles and saying a few words. Juniper wondered if she enjoyed the motions of a ritual a little too much. But when she came back down, something did feel different. The company took a moment to acquaint themselves with the Earthen Witness on their way out. Then continued on, hiding small smiles from Jaina. Damn it. Alright. Almost a Stoker's lumberyard, aren't we? Oh, it's the Craig Eagle. Okay, I'm gonna skip through this one because I know we've seen it a few times. I'm not gonna try and grab it just because that's such a slight chance. I'd have named her Dweegle. Oh, an eagle feather talisman though. We'll take that. I'll give that to Edith. Alright. Let's do Bone Lance. Bone Lance is fun. Never mind. I shouldn't have done Bone Lance. reach the Gore Lord and the scepter. And we'll silk step. Oh, so good. Just being able to stab a motherfucker. I got a little screwy, but whatever, it's fine. I need to be able to flank him. Damn it! Okay, what's inside door number 1? It's birds. Let's just shoot that to get out of Spectre Step. Draw from that. Guess we'll prep for that. There we go. Wacky. See, the Haunts can't do anything as long as they're out of their Spectre Step. Like, they barely fucking hit. It's just, when they're in their Spectre Step, it's like, scary. I can't get both of them down. That's okay. We'll just do that. And Jamila can kill this one. Oh, or not. Stacy can kill this one. There we go. Oh, there's still more? God damn it, where's the other one? There's still many. There it is. Whack! Oh my god, how many of them are there? Jesus Christ. Like, oh my god, it's all the way over there? Fucking, there we go. I'm just gonna leave everyone. There we go. For warding? I love that it's telling me Janilla will retire at the end of this chapter, as if, like, you know, everyone else will still be here, even though the campaign will end. Warding. We'll give to Juniper. we'll get more fires here in a bit, so you know what, that party is just gonna kind of hang out over there. My feet are so tired that my hands are starting to feel it. Don't get too excited. My food is running a little low. I've got onions and more onions. Okay. I know this one. Well, either way, we have a low chance, so... A good onion soup can hold its own against any other meal. Low and slow, that's the key. Start thinking stories now. There she met a fisherman with amber eyes and well-armored heart. And perhaps it would have been wiser to wed the Heron Prince, but... No wonder you ended up a mystic. This is pure wizardry. Temporary health for just a damn good onion soup. Again, we'll go get the spirit because legacy points are always good. Only Splinter Blast, okay. I mean, Splinter Blast is better than nothing, but... Jesus Christ, 17 damage? Holy shit. I knew she was gonna fuck it up, but... Jesus. Ow. Ow. Stop. Okay, well, after the poison damage. There we go. And behind, get the stabby stabs. Okay, open the door. Fucking fuck. Okay, put Janilla in a bad position there again, but hopefully we'll be fine. There we go. That's better. Cost damage. Cost damage. Okay. Oh my god, just kill the things! Spirit of God. Sometimes the game just does not want me to hit things. That makes me upset. Upsetty spaghetti. I love the fire chicken so much. Try and get closer to me, bitch, I dare you. We can't because there's fire in the way. Oh, well, there was fire in the way. There we go. Jaina's now a Silverhorn warrior. Hell yeah. Let's give her vigilance. Vigilance is just so fucking good. Okay, I want to increase the stun chance. Let's increase Adina's stun chance. No, thank you. I'm good. Don't fucking do that. Bye. Bots drive me insane. I know they're part of the streamer package, but ugh. It's like don't fucking talk to me. Bonus damage. Well, none of our main party can really take that, so let's give it to Frizzle, I guess? There we go. See? Called it. Knew it was gonna happen soon. What would you do, Jaina, if you found your heart racing at the thought of another, someone you stood beside through danger and pain? Mortality is a thing I think about a lot. And with mortality in mind, I suppose I'd pursue any chance I had at, you know, living more powerfully, loving. Stop mumbling for a second. You hear that? Hushed voices and careful footfalls approach the overgrown path. To Stacy's ears, even these muffled noises are perfectly loud. Come forward, strangers. If you're friendly, come forward slowly. Silence, perhaps a minute of it, is all the answer that emerges from a thick wall of brush. Then, Rex, you dolt! Oh, it's this one. Sorry that I'm, like, kind of pushing through things. I'm trying to do this relatively quickly and not do the ones that we've seen over and over again. Servant and apprentice to Fenian Arglefether. The Dream Chanter. She sings a song. It gets rid of one of our calamities. Pretty straightforward. Ooh, we're fighting Gorgons. I like fighting Gorgons. Gorgons don't get enough love in this game. I know the, like, first campaign is about Gorgons, but... Lots over there. Good to know. So something down there with Juniper, just in case. And yeah, that's just more of the same. The Gorgon designs all look so fucking cool too. Like, I really, really like the Gorgon designs. Look at them. There's so many of them. It's so fun. If we grab the Bogmore, we can take... Damn it! I was gonna say, if we grab the Bogmore, we can take the majority of its fucking health, but... Okay, either way, she'll be untouchable, so... We're just gonna wind walk over here. And do a stabby! So fun. Fine, we can take that. There we go. If they come to us, then we don't have to worry. Beautiful. This party is so good. The fun thing about Wildermyth too is that you can use all these characters as like legacy heroes, so you can use them for like multiple campaigns. So if you want to just have like one or two characters that are just fucking broken as shit, you can do that. And it's great. It's so fun, honestly. Ah, god damn it. I'm pinned. Yeah, that's fine. Shred the one warding. Nice. Very nice. Fable runic. We'll just salvage it. They both have tier 2 armor. Let's give it to Stacy. Another one bites the dust. You two done also? They all have fallen, never to rise again. We know. I guess it was nothing. Thought I would skew it for sure, but you stepped in. We know what you did. No problem. You know I've got your back. I'll catch up. I'm good. I'll just be right back. We know what you did. You can't hide the truth forever. We know. The truth will be told. What did Stacy do? From the moist earth, something gleaming emerges. Take it. It's a secret. You like secrets. Oh, I do have a 100% chance for just the no one tells me what to do. But I'm curious what the shiny is. I don't know if I've ever had this event. Stacy reaches down, clearing aside the loose earth. His hand closes around something and... There you are. Where have you been? I just needed to check on something. All set now. Well, we're done here. Let's move out. Stacy is inhabited? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What? Oh, it's just a new hook. Oh. It's just like a potential, like, personality thing now. Oh, I thought I was gonna get something. Now I'm kind of disappointed. I thought I was gonna get something cool. Damn it. Oh well. Put out the fires. Oh. An opportunity for Juniper. Juniper realizes the danger in her hands is flashing with the mixed light of moon and fire. Though she clutches it away, her friend has already gotten a good look. Yeah, I've seen this one before too. And I think we saw this one in my last campaign I did on stream, so... Get rid of all the Drauven ones. Leaving us down to only like 4 legacy points, but... Yeah, it's like a powerful dagger type thing. Last time I think I kept the dagger, but Juniper doesn't use daggers, so I'm gonna destroy it this time. And we got the Atonement of Oldway, which she can use. So, let's give that to her. And we just get to fight this fucking ox, which is easy. Easy. Yeah, let's upgrade Open Mind. And then Adina can get Battle Dance. The accuracy, that can go to Stacy, because even though he's loaded with accuracy, it still feels like he's always missing. And now she can get Elementalist. Okay. Stunt chance. We'll give that to Juniper. it, of course. Alright, let's get the other party actually fucking fighting a little bit. I forgot how much work actually taking down trees. I think in our line of work it wouldn't be the most exerting thing we do in a day. No, my arms are wobbly too. I think it's different muscles from the fighting ones. Adina could probably tell you the details. So how about it? Are you in the market for a new bow? This stuff looks particularly springy. Since when are you an expert? I don't need to be an expert. Look at that grain, it's gorgeous. Is it just me, or did the trees seem to be rather close in here? It was not just that. Stand and fight! Let's do it! Fight, 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 fight! I want to fight the Forest Guardian. I don't know what that's gonna mean. Where is it? Up there? Oh, there it is. All these many hunters and their one mystic. I can take on a big fucking forest guardian, yeah? I think so. Damn it! Well, now I'm out of ideas. Try again! Poison! There we go. Done. Oh, just one each? Alright. Dodge chance we'll give to Jaina. It's always something, isn't it? Pack up the wood. Let's go. These guys will start working on a mountain pass. Now they'll go back and deal with the same fires that they always deal with. Alright, and these guys are going to go intercept the Morthagi here. Once they finish building the pass, though. There we go. No, they've ruined this place, apparently. Alright. We got extra armor and warding. And we're fighting more thuggier fun. Let's engage that one. And we'll sentinel. Yep, that one's using the alarm. And open up doors for his friends. How nice. There we go. Now we can splinter Splinter Salvo! Which is really fun. That one just missed getting Splinter solved, I guess. Which just kind of sucks, but oh well. What are you gonna do? Don't breathe fire on me. That's not nice. Don't do that. Don't do that shit. For just a little bit. Well, at least now we've got tons of fire to move around. So that's fun. Stab. Damn it! I'm not too worried about those ones. Janilla will be able to take those on fine. I'm more worried about these lower ones. Maybe I don't wanna. For now, I'll just flare. Damn it. I swear to God, she hits the first attack and then she always misses the second one. Sucks. Nice. My warriors are just fucking stacked, I gotta say. Like, they're killing it. Move that out of the way. Everything's on fire, that's fine. You know, they don't need things to be not burning. It's fine if everything's just burning constantly. There we go, and there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. The incursions are so good for just like farming fucking XP, basically. Making your party fucking stacked. You know what? I'm just gonna have these guys move on. Makes me feel like kind of an asshole when this place is like destroyed, but I've got one. Favorite fruit? Oh, blueberry, blackberry, cranberry, one of the berries, probably. It's a hard question, I understand. My turn. Favorite thing to fight? Least favorite, then. Might have to be more thoggy. I can never quite tell if they're alive or not. It's distracting. One of these days it's gonna mess with my aim. Here I am making a career out of them. As old as I'm getting, sometimes I wonder if it's not too late to start over somewhere. Hi, Dory! I wouldn't, though, realistically. It reeks of abandonment. Well, we appreciate that. What about you? What keeps you here? Honestly, sheer terror. Damn. I like that answer. It's shameful, but I may be in this more for my own sake than I care to admit. Happy Pride! Yeah! Happy Pride to everyone! I don't know if I even said that when the stream started, but happy Pride to everyone. Do you like my pin? The gay/gremlin pride pin? Demon Queen Vivi made a whole bunch. Honestly, what I should have done was have the gay/gremlin one smaller and then had the pansexual pride flag above it. Maybe I'll change that for next stream, but because, you know, that would be accurately what I am. The gray gremlin one just, I like too much. You got a whole month, exactly. The heroic veneer only goes so deep. No, I respect that. Diplomatic of you. Not exactly a pillar of shining light myself. Got enough enemies out there. Don't make yourself one too. Alright. Let's beat up some more Thoggy. Ooh, double stun chance for all heroes. Don't mind if I fucking do. God, I need Jaina to get something that just makes her walk even just a little bit faster. She's so painfully slow. It hurts my soul. Steady! Opens the door to reveal the match bee inside. Or to reveal a few guys. Which I announced on Twitter, which I'm very excited about. I've never done anything like that before, so I think it'll be really, really neat. Yeah, let's grab Constrict. clamp him. Jaina can get her ass over here. Sit with Stacy. Beautiful. I love it when I stab someone and it does just a fuck ton of damage. Holy shit, 24 damage? Jesus Christ! Everyone's dead. Ooh, battle skulls. Yeah, I think we'll just keep the armors that my warriors have, but... we can handle anything in these high hills, I'd bet. Ask old Janella here, she's seen a lot. I learned it as I aged. You're flimsier than you expect. No, it's not the strength of your friends. That's what you have to trust. Alright. And they secure this. And then we just have the boss. And then that's the end. That's the end of this campaign. Oh no, there's still one more. I lied. Not quite yet, but very soon. For health? Let's give it to Juniper. Juniper could use some more. Yeah, I know there's fire, but we're gonna leave it. It's fine. Okay, they're at Forgotten City. Even the locals don't know who used to live here. Feathers over here, and fresh Drauven prints. Think the Drauven had some particular reason for coming here? Maybe they're looking for a new place to call home? To put up their Drauv feet. And what's not to like about old ruins? Stonework's solid anyway. One civilization falls, another is built on the bones of their dead. Sometimes, it's easy to forget they were real people. Ordinary, most of them, probably. You know, with the usual hopes and fears and everyday concerns. Hi, Daka! It's those ordinary people who would have been the lifeblood of the city, flowing over these paved roadways, pulsing, vibrant. And those must have been houses. Not too fancy, but the space a woman calls her own doesn't have to be. Guess they helped form friendships the same as us. Helped each other through the hard times. I think our search is over. In the open pit of an old amphitheater, Drauven soldiers have gathered, combing through the loose stone and rubble. Do we just bust in? It's stealth. Stealth is always so good, just having that one turn in the gray plane. So good. They start so far back. Why are we starting so far back? Whatever. Windwalk! Windwalk is so good. Ooh. Okay. Knowing that there's a haunt up there is actually really good. I'll wait for now. We're almost done. Almost done this campaign. And then I've got D&D to prep for. I play my game D&D, and then I play my actual D&D. Bonk! We're just gonna follow everything. Oh, I can bite! I never got a chance to bite. That'll dispirit everyone, which is just useful. Yeah, I didn't think about the fact that the Gore Lord was near my pretty weak hunter, but everything turned out fine. Okay, don't love that, but it's fine. Damn it. There we go. Stab. Oh, did I stun? Yeah, I did. Okay, so Janella can move more. Okay, he'll die from poison. Whee! Done. Easy. Easy. These fucking Drauven got nothing on my dudes. Okay, the Spectral Lantern, we're just gonna salvage. We don't need that. Gone quiet. Think that's all of them. Want to peek around for a bit? Could be, you know, hide-you-holes. Not far from where they fought, a section of flagstone appears to be coming up. Juniper pries some away with her toe, uncovering what appears to be a way below. With little effort, they widen out an entrance. Stairs. Should we take a look? Any good reason not to? Down they climb into the ancient city's underbelly. Slimy things skitter away at their approach. A rancid odor hangs in the air. Torch over here, let me just... In a splash of light, their surroundings take color and shape. The passage opens into a small enclosure, an oval room. Bits of rotted wood and matted straw form the pale suggestion of a bed at one end. Looks like somebody must have lived here. No windows. Guess if you like privacy. Scattered around the room are what remain of life's possessions. Most are decayed or moth-eaten beyond recognition. Could have been a hat, maybe? Frying pan? And some weird-shaped dice? The Drauven found this place. I'm guessing they didn't see anything worth taking. There's one item that catches Juniper's eye. A small bone flute, set atop a stone pedestal. Alone, it seems to have survived the passage of years unmarred. Moon-colored, its surface is smooth, polished by the press of ancient fingertips. It begs to be held again. You got that look in your eyes, Juniper. Oh, There was an old wandering bard. Dwinana. Offgood. She said she could go days without seeing a soul, or speaking a single word. All she needed was an instrument, a melody to keep her company. A melody. I wonder what kind these ancient people used to play. Let's take the flute. I want the flute. Get some charisma. Oh yeah. Juniper moves forward and carefully plucks the flute from its stand. Just thinking, if it was something that belonged to me, maybe I wouldn't mind someone else taking it when I was gone. Rather get some use than just rot away. I seal the passage behind them. You're going to play it, Juniper, or should I? A little accompaniment makes the long road sweeter. Alright. Secure this site. We got bonus damage. Yeah, I want to give that to Stacy. Stacy already does really good damage. And then we move on to the final fight. Others are ready. Janella, you alright? There's beauty here, I think, even if it's grim beauty. It's morning, day of the assault on Summer Mountain. It is beautiful, this land. Or it was. How old are you, Striumph? 26 circuits of the seasons means Shelody and Pyarc, Commander. When I was 26, I was already a wing knight, and I had saved my warlord once. A wolf-eyed Hyant named Suvyak was my shield that day, an exile, but his sacrifice was honorable. Only Veldvaren can know whether he was redeemed. The container's still all sealed, Janella. Thought you'd want to be the one to break the wax. So I guess a dragon probably kills me. That's alright. We're all raindrops wandering back to the sea. Even just discovering the true nature of that eventuality, death, won't that be meaningful? Maybe by tomorrow, this feeling will be just another thing we are hoping we remember. You'll not remember the warlord who rose and fell, when I was sleek-scaled and still sore of my youth. Cvawn, he was called. He was a stubborn, smart, pain-proven Drauv, a warlord from the egg, a legend alive. I raced to join his ranks. For most of my life, I failed to realize the many ways our legends fool us, and I was a fool. You do remember the great Drauven Versal, I hope. I was alike to him in that way. The Drauven believe so deep in stories. Myth, like the sky, is lush. I was wing-sent earlier than anyone. Imagination is my mighty talent. This venom that the Fenwalkers devised was crafted from plants native to their smell. Wet, unwanted stretch of land. If more is needed, the recipe in that book. I took the precaution of leaving copies with some of the hill folks, in case we fail. The compound coating a weapon will poison dragon blood, and as far as they knew, or as far as my ancestor wrote, only dragon blood. Might not be smart to drink it, though. Hopefully it washes off. I don't want to be the lady with the smelly staff. They smear their weapons in pasty fenzik ore. They don't bother to clean up their final camp. They'll return to it, or it'll be scattered by weather and time. They unwrap a few fresh pieces they brought for today, the best their people could supply. The sun is climbing. If I was mere Schneck the Morrow Seer, if I could back-throw a black javelin through the stars to plunge through the well of time, I would hurl it at the feet of my younger self. Tied to it, a braid of signal ribbons. Fly away, Pyarc. Retreat. Do not stop. Find afar another happiness. Go. But even she is just a story now. Alright. This is our final chance. It's the game telling us, buy anything you haven't already bought. Although, I don't think there's really anything else we need to do. Everyone's got big, strong fucking weapons. Maybe I'll put another one in, like, Jaina's offhand, just because we can, but... But I think we're good, honestly. Summer Mountain. An old name hung on those nail-sharp and hot-hearted stones by hill painters of one age or another. Mountain trembles sometimes, trying to contain its explosive temper. The hummocks and young woods huddling near it are sweaty and bright, nervous neighbors. Janilla and Nadina, Juniper and Jaina, Stacy, all tuck misgivings under their tongues. They stretch their legs and make for the mountain's red-black roots. Bristling lines lace the trails up to the summit where the dragon sits. Cvawn! 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 The mountain booms with Drauven ardor. Under the tunnel and to the top. Dragons were the first artists. Their medium was manipulation, and they loved all its forms. Cloud gatherers, dawn makers. We're intended to make it through this course of blades, but its purpose is to weaken us, right? Listen to them clang and sing. They stomp and rattle your name. Listen to them cry and glurt. Listen to their fearless love. I do hear them. I hope you will remember them, immortal. Lives seem numerous and little from high up. Nearly nothing. But so do stars and planets appear from our far perch. Hi! Thank you so much for the raid! Hi, Myla! You guys are coming in at the perfect time. We're just about to go into, like, the final chapter. Or the final fight. Also, hello, Kite! I'm doing very well. I hope you are too. Oh, you were playing Little Kitty Big City. Nice! Lucky Myla, the kitsune of variety streaming, from farming in Stardew to reliving childhood with Spyro. She's got the luck and charm. With cozy vibes and chat shenanigans, she's on a quest to Lavender Town or battling with Splasho Creation. Will she rage over puzzles or Team Rocket's fashion choices? Tune in for Soft Kitty, warm streams, and a little ball of luck. You finally finished the main story. Hell yeah. Love that. Well, welcome on in, Raiders. If you don't know who I am, I'm Little Appleseed. I'm your friendly neighborhood goblin druid. I play a lot of comfy, cozy games. I do mostly Pokemon and indie game content, but sometimes just games nostalgic to me and whatever other things sound fun at the moment. And I also talk about D&D and musical theater a little way too much. But more than anything, I just like to have a comfy, cozy time where we can relax and de-stress from the craziness of life. I know Myla through the Mythical Menagerie, which is the lovely stream team that we're both a part of. I pressed the button and it didn't do anything at first. There we go. So you should check all the other team members and Myla out right there. I noticed the death of stars. But yes, we're just about to dive into the final fight of this campaign, at which point I will be ending stream, but it was a good, well-timed raid, I gotta say. Cvawn, the night you hatched, I realized the world had ended. I saw that you would kill what is Drauven, our society. A new thing would grow in its corpse. I wanted that, because I was sure the world could be better. But Gwek, I only ask you listen to the Drauven chanting, before their voices fade. You forget I am very keen of hearing, Pyarc. I do listen. I hear you sighing, gazing on the land and rule I gave you. You spoil your failing heart with softening memories, and grow embittered. I love you, in my fierce, unchanging way, but you regret loving me. That is why I no longer say sister. That is why. Hisht. Regret erodes nothing of heart's giving. Were all my love gone, oath would hold me here. Pyarc is such a well-written character, I gotta fucking say. Okay, so for those who haven't been here, Pyarc's whole thing was basically that she was a young, like, power-hungry, or more battle-hungry like, soldier, proud of her, like, place in Drauven society, and, you know, like, one of the few born with wings, so she was able to do aerial combat, which is something that, like, most Drauven can't do. And she was proud to be, like, part of this war against the humans, and live, like, be the servant of the warlord Cvawn, who we killed. And then when, you know, Cvawn, the dragon, hatched, she just kind of started to feel regret and this notion that, like, Drauven society will die out and the thing she's known her entire life will die in replacement of just worshipping an ancient dragon. There is mortality's bloom, honor, beautiful, ephemeral, and so fragile. Perhaps you will teach me to grow my own someday. You will mend this rift you've wrought and live happy. Perhaps I will get that chance. Know, Pyarc, sister, that I hope for it. Climb the mountain. That's our task. We've got to fight all these guys first. How many can I get in one? I think that's the most I can do. Ugh, I'm just obsessed with how well written this game is. And, like, I haven't talked about it yet today, but I feel like I should. World Walker Games, the beautiful devs behind this, have announced that they are basically, like, they're done with Wildermyth. Like, they don't really have a new project they're working on, but as of now, there's no continued plans to keep working on Wildermyth. And on the one hand, like, that makes me really sad because I fucking love this game, but at the same time, like, they just released a really big DLC, so it feels like kind of a fitting end. But man, like, this game is so beautiful, it's so well written. This was the first game, like, my partner and I played after we got together. And so it holds, like, a very special place in my heart in, like, those memories with him. Ugh, it's just, yeah. I could sing this game's praises a million times, and I don't think that would ever even be enough. But yeah, our task is simple. We've got to climb this mountain. This long-ass road. Gotta get up there. Kill all the Drauv that get in our way. Okay, cool. I can reach those guys. Nice. Let's do... Nice. We get to ask the fun questions of, is it more worth it to try and kill all these guys, or is it more worth it to try and just blow past them and go straight to the big boy? Because I don't think we need to kill all of them. Not entirely sure of that, but I'm pretty sure we don't. Jaina, Fuck, she moves so slow. It hurts my soul every time. Yeah, I'm gonna get him out of Spectre Step. So that Adina can do that. Do Discus now on these two. Bonk bonk. Yeah, I think our best bet is honestly to just like try to avoid a lot of these. Like, kill them if they're easy enough to kill. But we want to save as much health for the big boy. And there's a lot of guys. So... So, like, little moves like that, if we can get, like, multiple, is ideal. Oh, fuck. I don't want to go over there. But if I go here... and do Quelling Moss... which then has... all those boys get poisoned. Okay, so he's gonna die from poison, so we don't need to worry about him. Especially if we just pin him while we're at it. Then he's just stuck there. He can't do anything. Yeah. Engage them. That poison damage, though. So good. Alright. She has no fear. I honestly don't know if we need to kill all these guys, but it kind of feels good to do so, so maybe I'll just do it. Fuck it, you know? Bone guard. I'm not here. You don't see me. There we go. Stab! I like playing this game because it's like... or I should say, I like streaming this game because it's something very just chill. Like, I know we're in the middle of an intense battle, but I don't feel like a huge pressure to talk a whole bunch like I do with playing other games. I feel like people aren't really wanting this game for that. They're wanting it to kind of just watch the story play out. And I'm happy to do that. I'll just make some plants appear. When in doubt, plants. Ooh, red cloak. He's cool. I like him. Channel Fireball? Excuse me, sir. Who gives you the right? I don't want your fireball. Just back everyone the fuck up. Yeet! Nice. Okay, that fireball's gonna drop. Ugh, I love the ability to do the counterattacks. That's so useful. Can this guy get hurt by fire? That guy over there? I don't know. Stab. Nice. Okay, so go there and then fly here. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, now we just walk, I think. Yeah, I don't think there's any more dudes that'll be in our way. I think now the game's just like, go on, get up there. I do want a silk step before this fight begins. I think it'll just auto-teleport everyone up there, so it doesn't really matter who gets there first. Yep, see? A handful of Drauven holds the otherwise vacant seventh. They look small among the mountain's bloody black talons. Where's the... Then a crag dislodges itself. Clouds change course. Huge outspreading winds lift Cvawn off the mountain's sheer sides, relax his bulk with stunning lightness onto the broad plateau. His gaze lands on each face like the flat of a forge-hot blade. The fumes up here, of oil smoke, sulfur, soaring flesh, make it hard to look at him, but blinking would take too much courage. At last the dragon speaks. Familiar eyes behold me, and I'm glad you can see me grow and understand the futility of your struggling, snarling, yapping, clasping. He has matured now. The rocks ring harmoniously, vibrating to his voice. His warm something, I don't know what that word is, thickens and slows the blood, making wax of muscles. Furnace breeze steam through their sweat away, but the stroke of air is still a comfort. It's familiar, and of the world. I take from your silence that I impress you. I ask you don't let yourselves be cowed. Entertaining me is your goal, isn't it? Janilla almost speaks, almost melts life into her arms, almost recognizes how a hip articulates, a foot shifts, almost, but doesn't. And she was so close. How distressing. But yes, little barkless dogs. Bravery means something different now. I've changed the definition. Maybe it's Cvawn's gusty gloating that begins to blow the dread mist away. Or it might be that these are simply heroes. Memories stir up in them. They remember green things grow not far from here. Janilla remembers the day she knew that walking the world and smelling the forest, swamp hills, and prairies would turn her into a warden of it all. Remembers committing to that duty. They each have recollections like this. The paralysis of amazement and fear begins to leave them. I think I must understand it, though. Perhaps now you hope to prostrate yourselves before me, to bend and wag and call me king? Murikmat, so tell me something, flame fuel. To wound a dragon, to ruin his holds, and bury his supplicants before he has given them leave to be bones? You knew it would demand my wrath. What hate does your species bury that was worth your annihilation? Jaina is the first to finally spit words. No one was looking for you, old arrogant thing. The only purpose we went with was to defend our own. Her pipper sounds childlike, dwarfed in dragon echoes, nearly drowned by the blistering wind that blows constant through Cvawn's nostrils and maw, but the dragon looks upset. They must say it! Hate is hallowed in their language. It's primordial pre-speech that comes out of him, a form of expression unfelt in this world since Yildi of Winter was returned to her egg. The salty words he says aren't important. This is emotion made real. Real as heat. Emotion giving a place and state among the atomic rattle of is and isn't. What Cvawn imparts is a crowded feeling. Rage, fear, sorrow, bafflement. The furied uncomprehension of an unloved despot. All aged, fermented over egg-bond eons. This is pre-speech, the true tongue of dragons, the only in which they cannot tell lies. How perfectly clear things are then. Today is the final day, for Cvawn or for humanity. Anything after becomes fate, a cord to be reeled onto history's spool. Our weapons are deadly to your blood. There'll be agony as they pierce you. Your chance was to bite, which, while you had us awed, now that's gone. Time to go back to the dark of your cell, your egg, your corner of obscurity. Close your eyes. It'll be easier. I shall set such a fire in you, your ghost shall forever fly shrieking. Immolated even as they flutter ash-like, lost in the black wind of mortal oblivion. To hear such an undying thing speak of death, my spirit laughs at him. Come on, then. Alright. We have 2 tasks. Kill Pyarc and kill Cvawn. Everything else doesn't matter. I think Cvawn will probably be the more deadly of the 2 threats, so we should focus him first. Big dragon go roar. Big dragon go roar. Hope you have better luck with this fight than I did. My party's pretty stacked, so I'm hoping. My only worry is that my 2 backline are not the most hardy of health, and are already taking swift damage. Yep. Nope. I'm not having that happen. Oh fuck, well I have to start. No, I won't have to start that over. The whole thing. I've been doing good. Work has been very busy, but aside from that. Okay. Alright. Slight new plan. Say something nice about myself. My something nice about myself is that, Sorry, I'm so focused. My something nice about myself is that I think I am, well, I think I'm a good partner in a lot of ways, but I think I'm very good to my partner's nephews. I think that I have kind of taken them on. I'm really good at focusing on my games. Yeah, I mean, but no, I think I've taken them on kind of as my own nephews and treat them as such. And they feel comfortable around me. And yeah, like, I mean, I don't have nephews of my own. I don't have nephews or nieces. And I don't know if I ever will, because really no one in my family seems to want... None of my siblings seem to want children. Which is totally fine. But, yeah, so I think it's important for me to build connections like that to them. Okay, almost. Almost, but not quite. Oh god. Juniper, don't die. Please, for the love of God, don't die. Juniper. Juniper, don't die. Juniper! Jesus Christ! I don't want anyone to die if I can avoid it. I'm gonna try and reload this one more time. If people die on this next one, we might just be like, fuck it. Maybe we do want to focus Pyarc first. Or send at least someone to focus Pyarc. It would also help if we actually were able to hit him, because I feel like every fucking, like every second hit I've tried to do is just not. Okay, what if I do this? Might be playing a dangerous game there, but I'm willing to try it. See? Like, that did a lot to Pyarc. Jaina might be able to take Pyarc. If we just have the others, like, focus on Cvawn. Problem is, she's kind of gonna get into, like, a 1v all of those. Which is not ideal. Oh, so I don't like where Juniper is now. Relation to Cvawn. Yeah, get your ass over here, bitch. I'm not done with you yet. Yeah, if I go into her radius, I take damage. I'm dropping a save. I'm cheating a little bit. Fuck. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Look! I do what I must. But this is good. Because Cvawn's gonna, like, eat shit pretty soon. Oh my god, one off. God damn it. Oh, okay, the Drac Venom got him. Let's go. Cvawn! Startled by his own failing, the dragon simply, haltingly breathes. That quiet is not as complete as the one that follows, because his breathing stops, and he crumbles. Her cries are the cries of a lamed wolf in winter, left behind by the pack. The wound does not hurt as much as the dread, heart-crushing, gentle-building dread. Cvawn! Recognition of one's cold and terminal aloneness, a remainder of her power, she now turns on Cvawn's killers. Yeah, we're engaging each other. That's fine. Alright. But that means we can now all focus on Pyarc. Jaina's fucking tanking these two. Like, look at her. She's like, I ain't got... Y'all ain't got shit on me. Fuck. I don't want Jaina to be there then. Fucking fuck. God damn it. Okay. Well... Get those two out of the way. I can poison Pyarc, that's good. Stacy, no, 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 no! Don't hurt my boy. Don't hurt my wolf boy. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Okay, the others can start taking care of Pyarc now. Jaina's getting too low. Stacy's going back the fuck up. Hell yeah! Go, Stacy, go! I wasn't expecting that to kill. I mean, we're happy for it, but... Let's go! Let's fucking go. She holds herself upright on the rocks. Too much blood is gone for her wounds to mend. It's over. Drauv, you fought well, but it's done. Jack Naril, Draviant, Pyarcani. Janella nears her as she shivers in her scorching armor. Can I ask you, why did all this happen? So many are dead, ours and yours. I want to know why. I am not. Know your words. Now time is late for talk. Pyarc dies on her feet and begins tilting away. Janella catches her, lays her down. What are you doing? I don't know. I don't know why. Sorry. She gave me a feeling. We should burn their bodies. Do you know that story? The Drauven, as smoke they fly. Fly to the belt. The dragon is dead. They file past him, and his skin already looks to be hardening. No sunlight swims behind the thickening clouds in his eyes. The group of them heads down the mountain. There's no reason we cut out a dragon's heart, is there? Keep hold of the dragon's egg? That's not smart, is it? Remove it and we're just putting the problem back on the table. Maybe for another generation. Let it bury itself. That's the way the story's meant to go. Janilla and Jaina, Adina, Juniper, Stacy, they make it down. What if the volcano erupts and the egg winds up somewhere? Can't stop the world moving, can we? Just be vigilant as we can. Feelings turn bright in the evening air. Words sound soft and rich. The incredible truth of what they've done settles in them. The dragon weight that bent their shoulders is gone. None of them has ever felt quite this light. Loyal dregs of the Drauven army creep to the mountain to see the scene. They're surprised to find meat pyres and burnt bones. In the dark, they peel down their barricades. For a while, Jaina and Janilla will climb the mountain each morning and observe how the dragon decays. By the third such morning, Cvawn's remains will be unrecognizable, hard in stone. Other rock masses around them, seemingly pulled from the earth, or perhaps condensed from the air and dust. They all go home, eventually. They'll brush clean old furniture, stare at old books, savor remembered recipes, enjoy the quiet, easy conversations that happen over golden domes of bread. Dragon Slayers, my pocket's too heavy. Come take my table. Have as much as you can scarf down. It's weird. The normals of life come back and aren't quite normal. It's really them. When you've seen how easy the world's colors can be painted ash white, a grin in broad daylight seems heroic, worth answering. And as you go counting the things left unburned, some things you recognize, some you never bothered to. Plenty remains. Plenty has gone away. Fire always eats until it's alone. Still ravening, must sink to its ember. The seasons bury each bone by each bone, and our faces grow hard to remember. It's all just a story to someone someday. Figment flesh, stretched on a cold fossil frame. The heat says curl upwards, be winged, be free as night smoke. Been never nearer than far. Their stories will never be ours. The end. And that's the end of the Drauven campaign. Something in the woods is very strange. Trini and Juniper opened a tavern together in Hawksettle. Trini was happy for the chance to channel his hospitality, and Juniper tolerated the bustle because she loved Trini. Hamlan built a lodge that attracted like-minded hunting enthusiasts. Days were spent tracking in the woods, and nights were spent exaggerating what they attract in the woods. Jamin's dream of his own personal research tower had finally been fulfilled. He kept it well stocked with tomes and scrolls full of formulas. Jaina's life ran its course in peace and honor, and in the days after her death, a shimmering egret seemed to stand vigil on the store by the house. Sometimes a tortoise would join it. Adina got up to see the sunrise every morning. Often she insisted on company. Why me, though? Shh, Juniper, breathe it in. We can't take a single dawn for granted. Not anymore. Frizzle showed up one day as the new goddess of the words on the tip of your tongue. I know what you want to ask. Don't. How did... Just don't. One day, Stacy awoke with a lightness in his step. He vanished for 10 years and returned somehow unaged and full of sorrow. Janilla became a fixture in Battlehome. She could be found in the square most days, dispensing life lessons to any young people who looked like they needed them. Juniper developed a passion for restoring ruined sites. They may not have quite matched their former glory, but she hoped the former inhabitants wouldn't be too embarrassed. Something in the woods is very strange. Birds have started singing songs of change. No one knows knows what will bring time yet will bring. Something in the woods is very strange. God, I love this fucking game. Beautiful. Just makes me so happy. These heroes will be added to your legacy. All of them. Choose one hero to promote. I want to promote Janilla, Rave, and Stacy. Whoa. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you had fun. This game, I just adore it. This game means like so much to me. It makes my heart feel so full. I hope you had a fun time. We will actually be taking a little bit of a break from Wildermyth before starting the next campaign. I think the next one I plan on doing, I think I'm gonna do the Deepest next. That's what I'm feeling. But I haven't fully decided on that. But we will be taking a little bit of a break from Wildermyth and starting a game known as Berserk Boy next week, because the devs of Berserk Boy actually gifted me a copy of the game to play on stream. So we'll be starting that up, and that game should be a fairly short playthrough, so we'll be going back to Wildermyth once it's done. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. My schedule will be posted probably sometime in the next few hours. When exactly, not entirely sure, but expect it in the nearish future. In the meantime, yeah, let's send a raid. Hi, Sturdy, how are you doing? But yeah, let's send a raid over to someone. Who's streaming right now? Lots of people. Lots of people are streaming right now. I don't know why I asked that. Tons of people. I'm kind of curious what McDarmo is doing right now. It looks like he's just watching clips from Kitchen Nightmares, which mood. So we're gonna raid McDarmo. McDarmo is another member of Mythical Menagerie. We're gonna send the love over there. I don't know. It says he's just chatting, so I don't know what he's doing, but we're gonna send the love over there. Thank you guys for joining me. I will see you tomorrow for more of the Archipelago randomizer with Arcanon. I'm playing Ocarina of Time while he's playing Sonic Adventure 2. See you then!